Okay, let's talk Luminar AI. Okay, there's a lot of complaints out there. People complaining about it, the lagging. People complain about the keywords. People complain about this. People complain about that. I want to address some of the complaints. The lagging, it happens. Listen, I shoot with a D800. This is a Tamron 15 to 30 2.8. That's big files, okay? There's a little bit of a lag. It's not bad. Okay, and I got a mammoth of a laptop, but I do have a little bit of a lag. I deal with it, but guess what? I have a little bit of a lag in Lightroom. I deal with it. It's easy to fix. Super easy to fix. The whole keyword thing, it's blown way out of proportion. Okay, the big thing that I would like to have drop-down menus, don't have them in AI, had them in 4.3, that I just prefer it. I wish that they had them. The other thing I wish that they would do and they need to do, and I've talked with them about, and the company has agreed that it needs to be done, where you can add your own skies into presets, and where you don't have to go in and add them every time you need to use them, but it's into their drop-down menu. That you would have, that they'd have a few spaces that you could preset them in. Okay, that needs to happen. That hasn't happened. That's something that needs to be done. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Okay, and that's not something that I hear a lot of complaints about outside of me. And is there has the company's business structure radically changed over the last couple of years? Yes, it has. It's changed big time. Massive changes. And not for the good. Okay, I'll agree. Has there been some broken promises? Yes, there has. In those structural changes, there's been some things, some promises that they just couldn't keep. Okay, and it is what it is. Okay, they're trying to stay profitable in a very intense and very competitive industry. There's things that business side that I've seen change over the last 6 months, business decisions that I've looked and go, wow, business decisions that have affected me. And go, okay. And, you know, it's taken a while to get some things that typically when I have questions, typically things that I would get answers to in 2, 3, 4 days. It could, well, specifically one thing I had to go around with a couple of the guys, and it took me almost a month to get a solid answer out of them of, hey, this is the situation. You know, that's not good. But the company's in transition, and they're competing with big boys like Adobe. So they produce a great product, 2 really good products if you want to be honest. I'm more an Aurora guy, to be quite honest. So at the end of the day, they have a really good product that does really good for what it does. It doesn't do some stuff that people would like for it to do. But hey, what it does do, it does very well. And it's halfway competitive with the big boys like Adobe. So that's where it is. Those are just some of my thoughts. The complaints are extremely blown out of proportion. I don't have hardly any problems with the software as far as my workflow. And like I said, I'm using 36 megapixels. Okay? And shooting with a massive lens. So, that's my thoughts. I'll leave it there. Let me know your thoughts. I'll talk to you later. See ya.